Good evening, class of 2020, and welcome. It's truly an honor to be standing in front of you tonight. I would like to start the ceremony by thanking all of the wonderful parents, family, and friends that are here to support us. And of course, a significant thank you to our hardworking and beloved Tribuco Hills teachers and staff. Without all of you, none of this would have been possible. From the bottom of my heart, it's truly been an honor to serve as your ASB president. May the friendships you fostered in high school be with you for a lifetime. Embrace your family and friends, and always remember what is most important. It is our time to go out into the world and do great things. When we close our laptops tonight, let's make the world a more creative, kind, and beautiful place. I am so excited for all of you, and wish you the best of luck in everything you do. Thank you, Tribuco. Thank you, everyone.
My name is Chloe Lee.
And I'm Laura Roliata. We're the salutatorians of Tribuco Hills, class of 2020, and we would like to acknowledge those who are serving in the armed forces.
We would first like to honor our graduating seniors who have committed to serve in our armed forces or have been accepted to a military academy.
We would also like to acknowledge those in the audience who are currently serving in the military. Lastly, we would like to recognize any veterans in the audience.
We commend you for your bravery and your dedication to our country, and we thank you for your service and your sacrifice, past, present, and future.
Now we ask you all to please stand and honor our country by the singing of the national anthem by our very own seniors, Annie Guzman, Anna Martin, and Emma Peters.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening. On behalf of the class of 2020, I'd first like to thank all family, friends, faculty, and guests for supporting us all the way through our educational career thus far. And I welcome you all to the Tribuco Hills High School commencement ceremony that is probably occurring in the comfort of your living room. Any pets are welcome as well. Now then, this is certainly not how I expected our graduation to pan out. Instead of speaking to a live audience, here I am in room 304 speaking to a camera. At least the audio will be better. But I wish I could see all of your faces right now, and it pains me that March was probably the last time that I'll see some of you. That's okay though. We're always expected to expect the unexpected. We're to endure, to get through obstacles, to be unstoppable, right? There's one question though. What's the point of persevering and keeping up the fight if you don't really know what you're fighting for? I know every one of us are strong enough to persevere in the many unexpected things that we'll encounter in life. But the difficult part we face right now is finding the motivation, the inspiration, the passion, the hope, finding the purpose, finding the point of it all. If there's no fire burning in your coals, what's keeping you moving? In the past few months, my fire almost went out. In the clouded confusion of everything that's going on in the world right now, and in the fear, the frustration, the disappointment, the outrage, I lost sight of what was important to me. I just went through the motions. Wake up, eat, do work, social media dopamine, eat, sleep. I think some of you can relate. It's the typical minimal effort day. Being in this miserable state, void of any fiery passion, it's just like a car with a faulty ignition. I mean, you could still technically move the car if you push it, but you're barely gonna get anywhere unless you figure out a way to spark that ignition. I wish I could actually snap. For us to function normally, our mental health is seriously important. We need that spark. You can't do much to reach your goals or fight for others if things aren't tended to up here and down here. So, find a way to spark your torch again. It might be easier said than done, but if you open your eyes a little bit, I think there's still a lot to appreciate. In all this darkness, there is still light. Anything that inspires and motivates you can light your torch. For me personally, that was talking with my family and friends about my stresses. It was listening to MF Doom's rhymes for the first time. It was watching doves make a nest right outside my window. It was admiring the friends who made a model of our school in Minecraft and held our prom 2020 there. If that isn't legendary, I don't know what is. You may find value in other things, but I believe the bottom line is this. Your community, relationships, and even people you haven't met before can help you find the chain of inspiration and revive the flames in your heart. And I think it's our role as members of this community to look out for each other, to inspire each other, and feel each other's passion. Right now, on behalf of the class of 2020, I'd like to thank all the people who helped keep our torches lit. We thank the teachers of Tribuco Hills High School for inspiring us to think critically and have an open mind to new ideas. We thank the counselors, technicians, and administration of Tribuco Hills for helping us pave the way to our futures. We thank the coaches of Tribuco Hills for teaching us the value of teamwork, sportsmanship, strength, and respect. We thank the club advisors of Tribuco Hills for taking in our creative project ideas and helping us bring them to reality. We thank the maintenance and custodial crew of Tribuco Hills for ensuring a clean and functional learning environment for us all. We thank the campus supervisors of Tribuco Hills for keeping our schools safe and being there for us when we need an adult. All faculty of the Mustang family, we thank you. We thank our family members. Your support and dedication for teaching us our core values, respect, love, and happiness makes our lives have so much meaning. Mom, Dad, Andy, thank you so much for raising me up to who I am today and for sticking with me for a whole 17 years. I couldn't ask for a better family. And finally, we thank each other, class of 2020. I met so many wonderful classmates in my 4 years of high school. And coming to see you all became a primary motivation for me to step into the classroom again. We learned together, laughed together, struggled together. I'm going to cherish a lot of memories and sharing this experience with you all, and I hope you do too. I'll miss you all. Okay, almost wrapping up here. My wish is for all of you to keep your torches, to find a way to keep your torches lit, and for some to light the torches of others. And I hope I can do my part to help keep this chain of inspiration going. But I feel like these different times call for a different way of doing things, a different way to send a message, you know? Current circumstances challenge us to explore unfamiliar ways to get to our goals. Modern problems require modern solutions. So, I made an animated music video, you could say cooking up some heat for your torch, if you will. A quick thank you to Abstract Orchestra from the UK for letting me use their beautiful instrumental of Mad Villain's song, Accordion, and to my friend Nini, who helped me draw some visuals for the video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you all continue to inspire each other to keep moving, no matter what life throws at you. Thank you.
Going on for my speech trip, but being late to school, grabbing a plastic slip. This senior year we keep these memories, whether we're walking up to senior sunrise or hanging out at nights on winter formal night. This senior year we keep these memories as graduating class of COVID-19. Sorry, this is how it has to be. Whether we're in the stadium cheering on the football team or waiting for the name of our homecoming queen, keep these memories, class of 2020. And when we're tailgating for the basketball game or getting excited for our last winter break, our senior year, class of 2020. Our 4 years of high school has come to an end. The time of our lives spent with all of our friends. It's time to say goodbye. Even though this isn't what we had in mind, just know I'll see you all on the other side. Even though this is the end to a crazy year, today we celebrate you and all that got you here. Congrats, class of 2020. Even though we can't throw our grad caps in the sky, never let your future dreams die. Reach for the stars and spread your wings to fly. Congrats, class of 2020. This isn't a final goodbye. Be unstoppable. Don't let your dreams die.
Class of 2020. What can I say that hasn't already been said by Oprah, John Krasinski, Taylor Swift, and Beyonce, among others? The big difference is they don't know you. I was able to watch when you arrived on campus as freshmen. Right away, we saw something a little different in you. This class has always had a special little swagger, a certain cockiness that seemed to say that you weren't concerned at what others thought of you. This first came to light when you made up and did your freshman challenges. Activities such as the backpack challenge, where you ran between 2 rows of classmates while they swung or threw their backpacks to see if you could make it to the other end. Then there was the locker challenge, when you ran headfirst into lockers just to prove you could do it. We were very concerned at one point that the only mark the class of 2020 was going to leave on Trabuco Hills was the dents in the lockers. My first commencement speech here at Trabuco Hills was to the class of 2010. I went back to look at that speech. Some of you might remember from your history class, we were still in the midst of a tremendous bank collapse and in the middle of, quote, the Great Recession. I started that speech with, and this is the actual quote without changes, "Wow, what is it like to be graduating high school and walking out into a world with double-digit unemployment? With an economy in shambles, and it's so bad that experts can't tell you what's going to happen because it's, quote, never been like this before. When everyone around you is saying it's never been this bad before, How do you face it? My answers to those questions, as it is today, is to look to history. It's human nature to say things like, this is the worst it's ever been. We have a tendency to forget pain as soon as we get through it. If that wasn't true, no woman would ever have a second baby, and there would never be another war. It has been this bad before, and it will be in the future. The strength of America is our resilience, and our resilience comes from the freedom we instill in our youth. Old people like me will sit by the sidelines and watch, probably with skepticism, as you get us through the next few years. And just so you know, the class of 2010 was in the thick of one of the greatest economic booms that we have ever experienced. They were part of going from record high unemployment to record low unemployment. What have you been doing with your spare time? I've gone back to gardening. In a lot of ways, it has become a lost art. I have a theory as to why. One of the important aspects of gardening is to cutting back and the pruning of your plants. We have become such impatient people that the idea of cutting back our plants that we have waited so long to see sprout is just counterintuitive. Even though we know that by cutting back our plants, they will return stronger, healthier, and more fruitful. Parenting is similar. When you were toddlers, we waited patiently for your first words. And when you learned to say no, the pruning began. Because parents know what's best for you, and saying no is not acceptable. Then you started walking and running, followed by running into the street. You were then told no because we had to teach you that freedom had limits, and your safety was more important than your freedom. Another pruning for you. Your entire childhood was a series of parenting challenges that included a constant cutting back of your expressions, your freedoms, and your personalities. It was always out of love, but it was pruning, a cutting back nonetheless. Just as the gardener knows that cutting back will make the plants stronger and healthier and more fruitful, your parents knew that your pruning would help you be respectful, likable, and fruitful adults. The class of 2020 has been pruned and then some. You have been cut back beyond what is fair. But you must believe this. This will propel you to be stronger, healthier, and more fruitful, because your resilience and your perseverance through this time will carry over to every other challenge you will meet for the rest of your life. If you are adventurous in life, there will likely be a time when you break some bones. If you are adventurous in love, you will likely experience a broken heart. But be adventurous anyways. Bones and hearts will heal with time. The one thing you cannot risk breaking is your spirit. A broken spirit does not heal itself. Fortunately, bones and hearts can be broken by forces outside of yourself. Your spirit cannot. That is all you. It dwells deep within you, and you are the one that makes the choice to keep your spirit alive and healthy. You control your spirit, and you feed it with hope and faith and love. No one can touch it unless you let them in. Your theme this year was unstoppable, and you certainly are. You are going to leave Trabuco Hills, and you are going to move on. You will be the personification of unstoppable. And as you move on, take the lessons you have learned here at Trabuco with you. Lessons of caring for each other, lessons of teamwork, lessons of serving others. And please take this blessing with you as well. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he look upon you with favor and give you peace. This is the start of a truly unstoppable journey that is life. Class of 2020, let the journey begin. Go Blue.
Good evening. It is my honor to recognize the academic excellence of the graduates from the class of 2020. While we celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduates, these students have worked extremely hard and excelled in a variety of our school programs. We are extremely proud of you and honored to have been part of your lives for the last 4 years. I would like to begin by recognizing the class valedictorian, Don Key Lay. Don has taken a rigorous course of study while at Trabuco Hills and has earned an impressive 4.98 GPA. He was selected to attend Cosmos, an intensive 4-week program for students who have demonstrated an aptitude for academic and professional careers in STEM field. At the culmination of this program, he earned the Dr. Joseph W. Watson Award for demonstrating true leadership skills through this program. Don is also a member of several Trabuco Hills clubs and organizations like Mock Trial, National Honor Society, California Scholastic Federation, and serving as the president of Mu Alpha Theta this past year. Don plans on attending UC San Diego in the fall, where he has earned the Regents Scholarship. Congratulations, Don. The class of 2020 has 2 salutatorians. Our first salutatorian for 2020 is Chloe Lee. Chloe has amassed a truly impressive academic resume while at Trabuco Hills. She has taken the most rigorous course of study available and has thrived in every one of her classes. She has earned a 5 on all of her AP examinations and holds the designation of AP Scholar with distinction. In addition to her work during the school year, Chloe dedicates her summers to scholarship as well. She spent the last summer in the Yale Young Global Scholar Program, where she was able to work with other students from all over the world. Chloe is a competitive figure skater and plays both the violin and piano. Her goal is to pursue a career in medicine and she plans to attend UC Berkeley in the fall. Congratulations, Chloe. Our second class salutatorian is Laura Rulota. Laura is a motivated, disciplined, and reflective student who has completed a very challenging course of study while at Trabuco Hills. Her long-term dedication to learning and her ability to overcome obstacles contribute to her academic and personal success. Laura has volunteered over 150 hours of community service to her community through National Honor Society, California Scholastic Federation, and YANA, a cancer comfort organization. She plays both the piano and the guitar. Her goal is to pursue a career in medicine, and she plans on attending UCLA in the fall. Congratulations, Laura. I would now like to introduce International Baccalaureate Diploma candidates. As we recognize our IB candidates, please keep in mind that they have completed a very challenging and rigorous 2-year course of study that is recognized throughout the world as an exemplary model for learning. Without question, these are true scholars. Congratulations to our IB diploma candidates for their hard work and dedication, and a special thank you to our IB coordinators, Mr. Stordahl and Ms. Casserly, and our IB teachers for all of the support of our students. National Honor Society members are part of an organization that is established to recognize outstanding high school students throughout the United States who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Congratulations to all of our National Honor Society members, and thank you to Ms. Eggy, our National Honor Society advisor. I would like to now recognize our California Scholarship Federation members. The California Scholarship Federation promotes and honors students who demonstrate high standards in academic scholarship and citizenship. Congratulations to our CSF members, and thank you to Mrs. Resner for your leadership as the CSF advisor. Our Mu Alpha Theta organization is a mathematics honor society dedicated to promoting scholarship in mathematics. Congratulations to all of our Mu Alpha Theta members, and thank you to Mr. Dukovsky for your leadership as their advisor. I would now like to recognize Rho Kappa. Rho Kappa is a social studies honor society. It is the only national organization for high school juniors and seniors that recognizes excellence in the field of social studies. Congratulations and thank you to Ms. Lotito Byers for your service as their advisor. We would also like to recognize our ASB leaders. Led by President Katie Rowland, ASB students are responsible for organizing a multitude of student activities and infusing fun and spirit into the Trabuco campus life. Thank you to our ASB members for all of your hard work, and a special thank you to our Director of Activities, Mrs. Jenny Arthur. Another important group on campus are our language honor societies. We would like to recognize our Spanish Honor Society, French Honor Society, and German Honor Society. The students in these organizations have earned high marks in either Spanish, French, or German over their 4-year career in high school. Please join me in congratulating these students and thanking their advisors, Mrs. Kinney, Mrs. Connolly, and Mrs. Engel. We also have an organization called Key Club on campus. It is an international student-led organization which teaches leadership through service to others. Key Club is one of the oldest, largest, and most successful nonprofit student-led organizations for high school students. Please join me in congratulating these students and thanking their advisor. CTE capstone students have completed a 3-year course sequence that provides students with technical and occupational knowledge, creating a pathway to post-secondary education and careers. Thank you to our CTE faculty, and congratulations to our CTE graduates. We would also like to recognize our AP Scholars. The College Board identifies AP Scholars to recognize high school students who have completed college-level achievement through AP courses and exams. AP Scholars have earned a passing score of at least 3 on at least 3 AP exams. This year, more than 700 students took over 1,300 AP exams. And I would like to mention that they did a wonderful job adapting to the new online platform and testing from home during this difficult time. Great job, Mustangs. Thank you to our AP teachers, and congratulations to our AP Scholars. We would also like to recognize our MedSci graduates. These students have completed a 3-year program which includes sophomore and junior level UC and Cal State approved courses. Congratulations, MedSci students, on your accomplishments, and thank you to the MedSci teachers and to Mrs. Hamamura, our MedSci coordinator. I would also like to recognize our California Seal of Biliteracy students. These students have studied and attained proficiency in 2 or more languages, as demonstrated on an SAT, AP test, IB exam, or the successful completion of 4 years of modern language study. Congratulations to the students who have achieved this accomplishment in biliteracy, and thank you to our modern language and English teachers. Now we would like to recognize all of our graduates with honors. Graduates with honors are students who have earned above a 4.0 GPA during their time at Trabuco Hills. Congratulations on your accomplishment. We are extremely proud of you. And finally, I would like to recognize our National Merit Scholar finalists, Chloe Lee. National Merit Scholar finalists are recognized for their outstanding academic performance and extracurricular accomplishments and potential for success at the university level. Chloe is our 1 National Merit finalist this year at Trabuco Hills, and we are extremely proud. Congratulations, Chloe. I would like for all of you to join me one more time in recognizing the outstanding academic accomplishments of our Trabuco Hills students. We are extremely proud of the graduating class of 2020. Go Blue.
Superintendent Turner, as principal of Trabuco Hills High School, I verify that these students of the graduating class of Trabuco Hills High School for 2020 that are receiving their diplomas have all met the graduation requirements of the state of California and the Saddleback Valley Unified School District.
On behalf of Saddleback Valley Unified School District and the SVUSD Board of Education, I accept the qualifications of the Trabuco Hills High School class of 2020 and declare them graduates.
All right, Mustangs, it is our pleasure as ASB President
And Senior Class President to be here with you this evening.
But before we go, please join us in moving our tassels from the right to the left of our cap. Congratulations, class of 2020, and for the last time, happy birthday and go blue!